Welcome back to the Senseless Studio podcast, Quarantine Edition. This is episode 5. My name's Eamon.
I'm Alex.
Marvin.
I gotta think of something better. Like my intro, our intro's been shit lately.
That's why I did the finger point. I thought that would pick it up.
You're trying to like differentiate yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna do the snap. I was like, nah, that's too cheap. But the finger point's good. I feel like. What's going on? Did you break it?
No, I was just checking the levels here. But
how's the game?
The game. Did you say the game?
The game.
The game. The game's alright. That's what I was actually just saying there because I think somebody had given me the
last episode you were way quieter than the rest of us. I don't remember how it was set up. I assume it was just like this, but
I got me at like the games are like 9.
He was probably talking really low, all timid.
Yeah, it's being a bit.
That's definitely like first characteristic I think of one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Super quiet, dude. Reserved, super quiet, dude. Doesn't say anything.
He won't tell you what he thinks.
That's totally me. Actually,
you know how many times I've said something and he's like, "Why? That's fucking stupid." And I'm like, half the time I'm like, The other time I'm like, yeah, I agree. Like, but that's funny.
Like you said, it was like we were talking about. Actually, we have 4 questions now. So we were talking about like Southern hospitality versus like other parts of the country before this, and like I haven't been to the East Coast since I was like 10 years old, so I can't confirm. But you guys apparently like, or your friends have said like the stereotypes are true. But what I was gonna go. True that they aren't the nicest people, I guess, but like no, not nice. I guess like what's the word? Like hospitable manners. I don't know, but you were saying you're like
friendly.
You were saying you're like man, it's like weird like you being from the Midwest. I wouldn't think you'd be like like Mikasa Sukasa type shit, but it's like no, that's I don't know. It's just that's another Midwestian ass fucking thing, honestly.
I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I would think you guys are nice, but I feel like Southern hospitality is like...
That's like a thing, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's like
Texas is like not even South. Like we're our own kind of entity in the middle over here.
Yeah, but I mean,
but
like...
we still have it.
I will be honest with you, though. Like,
Texas hospitality.
Before, like, moving here, how you motherfuckers dog in other states so much, like, I did kind of, like, think, like, you know, like, there's probably, like, some Southern hospitality, like the kind of shit you see here in Texas, like in other parts of like Alabama and like Louisiana and like I think Alabama is very old South, right? I mean, wouldn't you say?
I mean,
yeah, I think Southern hospitality is pretty real, especially like in those kind of states where it was like I just think of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, just like the places that they go to church every Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
I just watched Django Unchained again, so like I don't know. I was just thinking about like how they're all regal and I mean they're fucking plantation owners, but I mean like they're all like regal and like how come into my home.
Dude, they're even nice to. They're like.
So that's like Kentucky and shit.
They're so polite to the slaves. They're treating like shit. Like
Missy dear, whatever, you know.
Like yeah, would you
Missy girl, why don't you, Missy darling, why don't you show them around the plantation?
Don't make me ask twice.
And another movie I haven't seen.
What?
My dad tells me to watch it all the time.
It's great.
It's so good.
Samuel Jackson plays the role. Oh, he's such a little bitch. He plays a
house slave.
A house bleep.
Yeah.
Drink. That's a drink.
He got a. Jamie Foxx rolls up on a horse because he's somehow free, and this guy just.
By the way, Marvin is awful at explaining movies right now.
This guy, to go on another tangent, this reminds me of something I was thinking of earlier. You know what? Like is really shitty and they shouldn't do anymore.
What?
Have you ever heard a radio ad for a movie?
Ad for a movie.
Yeah, it's like. It's basically like them playing a trailer. Like you can only hear that actor voices and all the sound effects in the back, but it's on the radio. You have no idea what's going on.
Oh, geez. No, I don't think I've ever. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever heard
it. It's because nobody listens to the radio anymore. But
that's still a profitable thing.
It's something. It happens. People play movie trailers.
Oh my god!
On the radio.
Why don't I like vaguely remember that shit?
Yeah, and they're just like, go see this movie, because you can obviously just from hearing the noises tell what's going on.
Has anyone ever like listened to one of those ads and been like,
Yeah, that's a great.
check that one out?
Yeah.
know?
No, like for some reason maybe I just made this memory up in my head in a set like 3 seconds ago, but for some reason I want to believe that like I was driving with my dad one day and he was like, that sounds pretty good, right? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, it doesn't sound that bad.
Like just it's an action movie, you hear explosions in the background, like oh no.
You just drive
Like big.
you drive past an AMC, you're like, wait a second, like whip this bitch back around, like see what the times are.
Dude, whenever I was like a little kid and I first started like going to the movies, like 5th grade, I'd have to check the times by calling the theater. And if like you stop paying attention for one moment and you miss the time, you're fucked. You gotta like rewind that and do it again.
I mean, I wasn't that old yet, but I kind of remember that too.
Yeah, that was terrible. Like, thank God for the internet. That was horrible.
Yeah, you had to call. I do remember.
Yeah.
I remember maybe vaguely again making up a memory in my head on the spot right now, but somehow vaguely I have a memory of like an adult doing that. So I obviously wasn't old enough to do that.
I'm sure it happened, but you know your brains also makes shit up.
It does. I know. Isn't that crazy? Like, and I feel like I fall victim to that every day. I'm like, wait, is that a real memory?
Like if I did
some memories you know though. Some memories I feel like you concrete are like that.
Yeah.
But then they also say that that's not true.
Like I forgot who it was that they were talking and they were saying that something happened and he was like, yeah, if I would have bet someone like $1,000 that my shirt was blue, I would have done it. But I saw the video, my shirt was orange. Like your memory fucks you. Like,
exactly.
Be very sure.
And even like the way I'm just thinking about people getting like interrogated and stuff. Like the way that you're asked the question can make you remember it differently. Also.
Yeah, 100%. I took a psychology class, and if you did it like a certain way, like if I knew how to do it, I could make you think eventually over like probably a few days that you owed me $20, and I could create a memory in your head where you're like, oh yeah, now I'm remembering that.
Yeah.
It's fucking like weird. It becomes a foggy memory, and then you're like, oh yeah, that did happen. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you.
Well, it always makes me think like whatever that was like 2 episodes ago where I tell the story about the paintball gun and the UPS truck. Like, what if I completely made up chunks of that in my brain? But like you're saying, like right now, like I truly believe that happened. But like you're saying, like what if my brain like filled in the gaps somehow of like a foggy memory? And like my dad calls, he's like, no, it was like you guys shot at his tire or something, and like.
Yeah, from my understanding, we don't really fully understand how memory works yet. But like memories start becoming memories. So you start remembering the memory.
I just thought of the greatest new segment we're gonna add to this podcast. You ready?
Huh.
Marv's Science Corner.
Yeah. Dude, I'll do that. I'll do it.
That
science
is
segment. I don't have anything on tap right now.
Bro, we gotta get you. Oh my god, I'm on a roll right now.
No. Shit there. I didn't do my research.
No. We're gonna start doing. I got the greatest idea now. We're gonna chop this podcast up, and it's gonna slash to you with this table turned around as your desk in a lab coat and some shit. And it doesn't even. Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be like even talking about that kind of science. Like you could be talking about like mental health, but it's just the fact that you're wearing that shit.
All right, kids, mental health.
Yeah, and you're wearing a lab coat and glasses, like you're like experimenting with chemicals or some
start
shit.
Looking like Einstein a little bit. That'd be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Donate to us, and we'll buy Marvin a lab coat.
Yeah, GoFundMe at
Senseless Lab Coats. I don't know.
Nah, we don't have a GoFundMe. Someone wants to make this one. Speaking of which, we're doing the UFC fights. We're watching. We didn't even mention that. This is a fight cast a little bit.
You guys have been great. I can't even realize that. You guys have been really.
Well, I've been trying to pay attention, and then
we've been until the money's on the line.
Yeah, you've been half in a trance.
Yeah, we've been spitballing good topics here, you know. And nothing's really happening here. This guy's got shitty tattoos. He's got.
So you didn't even explain it yet, but you said you were going to. But I'll take over.
What?
So the UFC fight's going on right now while we're recording this. We got it on over there. Probably seen all of us look over there at least a couple times so far.
Fill in the video right here if it's somehow online in time, but I don't know if it is.
Yeah, and so we were thinking about doing a fight cast. And I don't think any of us knows if that'll happen or not.
Well, here's the idea with the fight cast, okay? I was thinking, I didn't say this in the group text, and maybe I did, and my memory's that bad. Like, 2 experts and an idiot, like, watch a UFC fight. Like, I would like to think I'm maybe a partial fan, but I like, if you guys...
They call you a casual. is what they call you.
I think I'd even
We'd
be
be
like,
hardcores.
yeah, okay.
Right.
I'll accept that. That's better. I was gonna say less than a casual.
No, you're a casual because casual is like not a good thing. Like if you were to say something like, "Oh, McGregor's the best," like on Facebook, someone would comment.
Like me?
Yeah, someone would comment under
But
there.
you've only seen the McGregor Khabib fight.
Someone would comment under there. You're such a fucking casual. So you're probably better than a casual because you know.
I've seen a couple
seen
Conor
it,
fights.
You're not a fanboy of like one.
You're higher than a casual by 6.
See, yeah. So like, what about like? So like, if we're talking heaven and hell, I'm in like purgatory for fan status of the UFC.
Yeah, you're like talking to God right now. Like,
You still thinking about it? He's like, He's like, I don't know.
Like, I don't
No,
know.
Dana. It's Dana. Dana's on a fucking like throne like this, and he's like, I don't know, man. Like, no, he's like quizzing me and like say something like fight from
Come
like.
back to me in a couple more fights.
No, yeah, he'll like quiz me on the old fights and like I'll like you know how like I drunkenly fall asleep in the late rounds. He's like, what happened in this fight? I'm like, yeah, Dan, I'll be honest with you, bro. I got drunk and fall asleep for that fight. Like I don't remember that one.
So you didn't go next morning. You can watch it on your phone.
Like,
Dude,
nah.
Yoel Romero versus Robert Whittaker 2. I was so hammered drunk in San Antonio when I was with my cousin, and I barely paid attention to the fight. Next day, I watched it on my phone, on my couch, hungover as hell, and it was so good. I watched it immediately again. 5 rounds, 25 minutes, 30 actually with the intro. I immediately watched it again. It was like one of the best fights I had ever seen.
What fight again? I'm sorry.
Romero versus Whittaker 2. That's probably I know.
Forrest Whitaker versus Yoel Romero. What year is that?
Two. Robert Whittaker.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He.
Forrest Whitaker, the fucking actor.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? How that would play? See how that would play? What I just said, like 2 idiots and a fucking
That guy
2
has-
experts and an idiot.
He was middleweight champ before.
Jesus
He's the
Christ.
last guy that Israel knocked out.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like I know what that is.
Israel Adesanya.
I know who that is,
Okay,
but
yeah.
I'm saying like I act
He
like
was
I
the last
watched.
middleweight
I
champ.
act like I watched that fight.
He fought that scary Cuban guy, Yoel Romero. Right?
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, and it was a great fight. It was a great fight too because like Robert Whittaker technically won more rounds, but Romero did way more damage. Like he knocked him down twice.
But
So they were
like
like,
Romero was losing the first half, but then he started coming back.
All right, to prevent this from getting to way more UFC talk than it should be. What was I gonna say?
I'm just going down this
MMA
avenue.
corner.
Yeah, I realized why I said Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Griffin.
Oh, that's one of
Forrest.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
See how we talk
I
about
don't
the
know
brain?
Forrest
You see
Whitaker.
how the brain? See how the brain
Forrest
works?
Whitaker's the black guy, the fat black guy with the lazy eye.
He doesn't watch
I won't know.
movies. He's a robot. He doesn't.
Dude,
he's an
That,
alien.
that guy's like Morgan Freeman almost.
Yeah, but he's an alien.
Do you know who Morgan Freeman is? Is it Friedman or Freeman?
Look at him. Look at him. He thought about it. He thought about it for a second.
I know that's God.
Yeah, that's a black guy.
All right. So Alex,
That guy make a good guy. He's got the voice for it.
He's played God.
you motherfuckers have made me forget what my question was gonna be now.
Oh wait.
All right, so we're talking about Forrest Whitaker.
No, it had nothing to do with any of that.
I thought you were gonna go on your topic.
Yeah, but I don't remember what it was.
All right. So who would you rather tap? Whoopi Goldberg or Rosie O'Donnell?
This is an easy one. I think he
Yeah.
thinks it's hard. I don't think it's like a hard decision.
It's hard
Pull up
because
some picks.
oh you
Like,
don't know
Pull up some. Oh, I guess he doesn't know who those. Yeah.
oh dude, there's no way.
But probably Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, there's no way Whoopi beats him.
Easy. Why? Yeah. Like so, I don't even need to pull anything
Whoopi would
up.
only
Like,
beat up a would only
She
beat a
looks
man.
like E40. Yeah, we're going Rosie.
she looks like E40. I was like, you don't know who E40 is?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a barrier.
E40
Oh
is.
yeah, he's a barrier rapper. He cut. I was in.
He's
I
alright.
forgot, I forgot who I said she looks like earlier, but no, I go Rosie O'Donnell all day. But what was my fucking top?
short fat 2 Chainz is what she looks like. And this is kind of messed up, isn't it? Like, all right, pretending like we're not recording.
It's like we're trying to watch.
Don't ever watch
It's like you trying to watch Sister Act. Like,
The Sister Act.
that's her shit. Like that's her movie.
Yeah, dude, she's not. Sorry, no offense.
Dog, like current. All right, we
She
talking
looks
like.
she works for a union.
Can we go back in years, or we we have to go current?
She looks like she should be holding
Current.
a clipboard. You know what I'm saying?
Current.
Like no, it says here.
Yeah, but this Whoopi.
Bro, don't tell me. Come on.
This Whoopi runs like a ranch or some shit, or like a dispensary or something.
She's got the sides shaved off. What's wrong with her?
She had the predator hair.
Yeah, she does got the
Oh,
predator.
that's
hair.
like Derrick Henry hair. Yeah, like.
Yeah, but it's like she's like she like shaved like almost all of it off except for her dreads.
I'll say this though, she doesn't look as bad.
But Rosie looks pretty bad though too. Rosie looks pretty.
Yeah, she looks. So one time one of my friends was Chris out there, Chris Perez. He was.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't know, dog.
Wait, Rosie doesn't look too bad. Wow. Hold on, that's not a good picture.
That's one day ago.
Oh yeah, no, she's looking rough. You know what she looks like? Like someone lit her face on fire and stomped.
I might honestly.
I'm switching teams.
This is 2 days ago. This is 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It's 2
I
days
gotta
ago.
get one from Whoopi from 2 days ago.
Why is her hair that short?
Well, the thing is, who looks better with makeup on? Because you're gonna, if you smash them, you gotta get them dolled up a little bit.
Yeah, but look, this is old Rosie. This is
Full
what.
body piece.
Yeah, but we're talking about. This is like the old Rosie we're thinking of, where it's like she's just like a chunky chick. Like now she's gone full bore. You see?
She's going full left.
Yeah, dude, she's embracing the diet.
Look at that. Look at that.
She's a leather.
You smashing that?
She's a leather.
Yes. You smashing that? Look at her. Hold on.
What? Who would you rather?
This bitch looked like she'd be in Making a Murderer. She'd be an
Who would you rather
extra.
smash
She'd be
her?
an extra on the show.
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, I'm switching teams. I'm going back
Kinda looks
to.
like
Yeah, that guy's not that bad
Michael
looking compared to Rosie.
looks like the dude
Michael
from
Cohen?
Trailer Park Boys.
So would you rather smash Rosie
She looks like Bubbles.
or
That's what you
Ryan
think?
Gosling? Yeah, she does. Like the guy with the goggles.
Yeah.
Would I rather smash Rosie or Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling has a vagina, so I'd rather smash Rosie.
Okay, I'm just gauging, see how much you don't.
Oh my god, like the perfect picture.
Oh jeez. All right, here, dude. They're not.
On that picture, Rosie.
Throw them away.
Nah, honestly, Rosie looks like way too like skin tampered. I feel like if I could just put a
They're probably at the beach. That's why.
I'm
They're
cool.
probably in
She just
Hawaii.
went to Florida.
yeah, but you think if I just put a bag over Whoopi's head?
Bro, if we could get them both in a bikini, that'd be the definitive. Because what if Whoopi has like
What
Whoopi's
if-
always wearing baggy ass clothes? Like,
If I could put a bag over Whoopi's head, it'd be Whoopi.
nah, she'd suffocate.
Nah, she would. Brown paper bag.
No, she's Whoopi Goldberg. She's like, you're lucky you're getting this.
Nah,
That's her mentality.
Bro, if
Are they
if
both gay? Are they both gay?
Dude, I don't. Whoopi
I
Goldberg.
know,
I feel like she just doesn't. She just.
Rosie's gay as fuck.
Whoopi Goldberg doesn't have sex. I don't think. I feel like she's just sterile. Right. Neutral.
Shit, incel.
Yeah, she's a pastor, isn't she? So she can't even smash.
And then,
Right.
like, Oprah's the OG babe. Like,
Yeah, she's asexual. Did you guys see that bit by Ali G where he's like, "Yeah, my uncle said he's trisexual."
no,
Tri-
Whoopi.
and asexual.
Whoopi has had 3 husbands,
Dude, she's probably not good then.
but she hasn't been married since '95.
Okay. Well, what if Rosie? I'm telling you, bro, she went pastor and now she's sterile. She just looks like she'd be a pastor. I'm just making that up to be honest, but.
Lyle Trachtenberg was her last spouse. I gotta look this dude. up.
Lila?
Lyle.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
good.
hold on. Go back. I think she's got the same birthday as me.
Really?
Yeah, I might have to go with Whoopi on that. Oh, no,
November
it's one day
13th?
after. All right, yeah, I'll go Whoopi then. All right, Whoopi's 1-0.
Shit, dog. That's a crazy question.
Someone call her up.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
I got Whoopi now, Rosie, and Pass.
Someone let her know.
How much do you think? I'm not even gonna look up how much Whoopi Goldberg's worth, but
Bro, this guy right here, Glover Teixeira, he's gonna get knocked out in 49 seconds.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't put prop bets on that.
Bro, I'm gonna bet $100 on this one straight up. Like, that's how confident I am that Anthony Smith's gonna whoop this guy's ass.
Why don't you just do Smith might not get it?
Should I?
I feel like it's guaranteed.
Yeah, I feel like it's guaranteed too, right? Huh. Alright, well, I'll bust out my phone in a little while.
well, do you remember what my fucking thing is? I was gonna bring up.
No,
The Desert
I'll do
Islands.
mine while I'll do mine while you're still thinking.
I don't even remember it.
We'll give you some more time, but so what I want to know is what y'all's if you were stranded on a desert island, the Castaway style, and you only had 3 albums that you could listen to. What would those 3 albums be? Marvin, what would you start?
So I thought off the bat, like the 3 genres that I'm most into, at least as of late, hip hop, rock, and country. So
Alright, this is you're on a desert island. You have to listen to these for the rest of your life.
yeah, and then I have to get like ones that I think are bangers, right? They're loaded.
Okay, that's your thought. I want to hear your
That's
thought
like-
process.
Yeah, this is your thought.
Yeah, go
process.
ahead.
So I have Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole.
Okay.
And then I was like, The Rock, I'll go Back in Black by AC/DC.
Wouldn't pick that, but alright.
But I feel like that album's just loaded. That's why, right? Like it's loaded. You don't like it?
I mean, it's classic. It's a
It's just
classic,
like-
but it's just like
It's 'cause
overplayed.
Like the
You're
songs
right.
are good,
You're
but
right. They are overplayed.
they're that's really well.
I just
So
feel
your
like
last one?
other. And then I was Chris Stapleton, The Traveler, probably.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's some shitty
That's
picks.
the country
Honestly,
one, right?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
country one.
I'm giving that a fucking D- rating. That's garbage.
Fair.
I will give it.
That's not fair. Fuck you.
But
I give it a C. The only I love the J Cole pick. I didn't even think of 2014 14.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. Country music. Like I don't know who Chris Stapleton is, and then Back in Black.
Well, then I'll switch. Well, I guess I can't swap. That's cheating. All
I
right,
mean, well, I'm a bitch because I would give myself an F because I can't honestly pick 3 albums. But like if I had to, it'd be obviously a Sabbath album would be in there. It'd be one
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
just like-
I just don't know which one.
Yeah.
And then for rap, because I kind of like Marvin's thinking like I should spread my genres about.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking in the idea of like,
I
what
didn't
if,
spread my genres.
I was thinking about what if I just got a long album, like a long album.
Get that
But
one
do you
with
like
that,
the
with that
songs on it?
65-minute song. That's that retarded song.
Yeah, but you ready? Here, I got the other 2 picks that I'm gonna give you guys that like I think are pretty solid. So the first one's obviously gonna be a Sabbath record, obviously.
Okay.
The second one is gonna be either another rap record or another rock record. If it was a rap record, to be honest with you, I'm going for things that like put me there, vision, like make me escape. Nas's Illmatic, like when I listen to that album, like I like envision what he's saying. Like I almost just like the movie plays in my head. So like that one you can't beat. And then I'm gonna switch it up on you guys for the last album.
Let's go back to your first one. 'Cause you said it would be a Sabbath album.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
didn't
narrow
pick
it down.
It'd either be Sabbath Volume 4 or Sabbath Master of Reality.
one. Yeah, Master of Reality. I started listening to that whenever you showed me that. It's solid.
Banger album. Like people would say Sabracadabra or you know the other ones, but no, it's gotta be or Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. People would say too, but I mean it's gotta be Master of Reality, bro, or Volume 4, which is just because like that's a double-sided or a 2. I think it's even a 2-record album. No, I haven't. It's not. It's double. It's just a long like double play album, extended play, whatever. I'm fucking making up words. I'm fucked up. But that, and then we'll switch it up on you guys. Comedy record for the last one.
Cheating.
No, it's not album. You said albums.
Cheating.
The comedy or the.
Okay, how about that? We'll even go albums. I'll pick a Cheech and Chong album.
Cheating.
Marvin's just mad 'cause he didn't fucking think of it.
They're gonna pick the Cosby album.
No, fucking that's pretty good actually. Like if I had a record player, you know what's even retarded? Because I don't have a record player that works right now, but I have all those record players, all those records there. But if I had a record player that works right now, that Cosby record is not bad. Like I'll stand by that. He has some like these. It's like old jokes though. Like they're old, but they're good. They stand the test of time, honestly. So sorry, Cosby. I don't know if that's kind of bad. Did I just give Cosby props for his old comedy records?
Because
All right, get a Cheech and
I
Chong
guess you'll
album.
get like. You can get there is some like badass old school comedians. I don't know if their jokes are.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's a legend.
So there you go. That's me.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
give it an F minus.
Yeah.
Wait, so what were they again?
It was, we'll just say Sabbath Master Reality Volume 4, Nos-O-Matic, and then any comedian that I enjoy on a vinyl record. That has
I give it, the first two picks, I gave it a B. Just because, I mean, it's just not the type of music that I listen to. Well, not the type, because obviously I listen to Illmatic, and I do like that, but I never listen to, like, too much Sabbath. So it's just, personally, the B, because I don't count that comedy one, because I thought that was a pretty shitty pick.
The other thing, you're stranded on a fucking island.
But bro, you're gonna get tired of that in 2 go-throughs.
You listen
So
to that thing
it's
over and
terrible.
over.
It drops
You
to
can
2
listen to a whole album of music, but you're going to listen to the same comedy thing over and over.
Yeah, you can listen to music over and over again.
You can listen to comedy over and over again.
You're gonna know the punchline. It's not gonna be as like it's like buying a new car and driving it off the lot. It's gonna depreciate drastically the second you drive it off. The second you watch it, it's not gonna be as funny the second time.
I think you guys are missing like the human connection you'd have with that though. There's no one else to talk to. There's no one else to relate to. Yes, music speaks to the soul and all that beautiful words and bullshit, but you know what I mean when I say what I say. Yeah, I got y'all stunned there, right there, huh?
No, I just
got y'all out there, huh?
Like dick jokes and shit. You're like, yeah, you know the.
Well,
the
it's
human
not.
connection.
You're thinking, yeah, shut the human connection. Alright, go.
Well, I'll move on to mine.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Alright, so I went on a completely different thought process. I pretty much just stuck to the same genre, or at least similar.
See, I think that's the worst idea thinking out of all three of us. The worst thing.
But for me, it's just like what's got like the most of my favorite songs on it out of like all the 3 albums. If that makes any sense.
So.
Alright, so the first one was J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only.
That's a good song. I mean, that's a good album. That's a really good album.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
underappreciated. A lot of people hated it when it came out.
Yeah, I know. And then a lot of people, like, you gotta actually listen to it to fully
it's for like
understand
his dead homie's daughter. Right? Like, that's what it is.
I thought it was his own daughter.
No, I looked into it. His it's like for his daughter, but
some
like
fans.
It's definitely for his own daughter.
I thought. Never mind. I could be just misremembering that, and creating an illusion in my mind.
Yeah, no, but like, so J. Cole's my like favorite artist. I definitely know about it. But I have to look this shit up. But I've been to a couple of concerts live.
Calling you out, Mark.
Specifically that like For Your Eyes Only ones. That you did the like set the whole track list from top to bottom. It was crazy. Like you see the whole story of it, and that's what made me realize, like, oh damn, this is a.
But like in the For Your Eyes Only song, he like talks about his friend, doesn't he? Or I don't know, man. I could be. Yeah, you're probably right. No.
Because like there's 2 parts to it.
It's for someone's daughter.
J. Cole is a great rapper, but I don't know the songs you're talking about.
Is his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, it was to the second album, Swimming by Mac Miller. Also, pretty much same genre. It's just so many good songs on the album. It can get you in your feels, and it's also got the hip hop. Got my favorite song on it, Conversations. And then for album 3, Man on the Moon, Kid Cudi.
That's a weak pick, bro. I think that's a weak ass pick. The other 2 are pretty good.
It's just got too many of those songs from like when we were in high school that I like.
You get nostalgia.
Yeah, but then like here's what you're not thinking about. You'd be stranded on an island. You have nobody to share that nostalgia with, and you just get more sad and depressed and want to kill yourself.
So I got those songs.
Yeah.
Nah.
Some bangers.
You'd be like, for what? For what? What do I have these songs for?
Pursuit of Happiness was building a rap to get off.
Yeah,
this is what I'm doing.
Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, but he's not trying to get his fucking job.
That would be so relatable.
Bro, do you have a volleyball? Wilson? If you can get a Wilson in there?
We just said the albums you listen to.
But like, if you can get a Wilson, you can share it. I'm
like trying to prevent insanity with my picks. You guys are literally trying to be like music snobs.
I don't know, man. It's hard to just pick 3 albums, so I feel like any 3 you pick are gonna be shitty.
You got like
I made it like personal.
If he got a D minus, you got a C minus.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I just picked like personal ones to me, so I'm not surprised.
I mean,
Not surprised, motherfuckers.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like,
What do you think?
What do I think for yours?
Yeah.
I'd give it a B plus, just because I've become quite. I used to not like Mac Miller because I thought he was a dickhead, but like a year or two before he died, I started to really like fuck with him, and I like him. He can get deep.
good
He's pretty
artist.
good. He's pretty good at rapping too. Like
Good artist.
lyrically, right? Like, what was the first one? Man on the Moon's great too. Kid Cudi's another guy that I heard day and night, and I to this day I still don't like that song. But yeah, I don't know why. But so I didn't give him the time of day, and then in college, I started to listen to him, and I was like, wow, this guy's actually really good. I just don't like that song. And then what was the third one?
For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah, I love that album too. Forest Hills Drive is just
That's a classic.
yeah.
I like
But
that
For Your
too.
Eyes Only, I remember people because it wasn't as good as Forest Hills Drive to a lot of people, but like that album was deep as shit. There's a song on there about how he was in where was he? He wasn't in Austin, was he? Where like the cops raided him?
Yeah.
Was he here in Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cops raided him.
Neighbors.
I went to his he showed live footage from his security cameras of like the SWAT team raiding him. I went to one of his concerts
Because
here.
they thought he was like dealing weed. But,
Yeah. And then he was just
he
letting
lived here, or is he
he
renting
had a house here in the hills. And he had
No, so he was renting a house in North Carolina, or I guess he lived there or something. But
Yeah,
he
he's
was
from
North Carolina.
He was at South by.
right?
He was
Is he
at-
from North Carolina?
yeah, he's from North Carolina.
Fayetteville. But he was at
That's
South by
Fayetteville in
at the
Arkansas.
time, or at ACL or
Probably
something.
more than one.
Anyway, sorry. Keep trying
Yeah.
to dig Alex, but he was at ACL. And what?
Yeah, no, it's the same city as Arkansas, but it's in North Carolina.
All right, go.
So he's at either ACL or South by. He's in Austin for some like concert festival or something. And then the SWAT team like goes and raids his house, guns,
He was-
armor, everything.
He was letting like lower level rappers come through, I think, and like
You said he's in the hills?
Because his neighbor snitched on him.
You know he's renting a crib on the hills in like Travis or some shit, bro.
yeah, hell yeah, like
No, this is like out. This is like close to Duke University. Like all.
No, I thought you said it was in Austin.
no, while he was in Austin,
He's
yeah,
in
that's
Austin
where the hang
while
up
this is going
was.
on. So like if he was in his house, he
Yeah,
easily could have got
right.
shot. He
I
could
don't
have
know.
died if he was there.
I knew there was a connection to Austin.
I was like, what? I was like,
So
Yeah, well,
because he was in
I-
Austin,
Marcus Fields, it was in the hills and shit. He was at his crib in the hills and shit.
Cause I remember, yeah, there was like footage of like this big ass house, this dope ass pad, but it was like in obviously a white neighborhood, you know, like an affluent area. But I knew there was a connection to Austin, and I just put it together. I was like, oh, he had a house out here that he could record at. You know, that's why you don't talk out your ass, or you don't listen to people that are talking out their ass. But yeah, while he was here for South by doing a show, they raided his shit because he would let lower level artists just come through and record, and he was helping them, and they thought that he was just trapping drugs.
Jesus.
And he said there was even a helicopter. He's like, but I don't have fucking security cameras pointed to the sky, so I can't show you. But there's a fucking helicopter. And he came out in chains, bro, like in a jumpsuit, a prison jumpsuit, when I went to go see him. It was pretty intense, pretty crazy. Great show.
Oh, like
you
the
saw him
show.
too, that same.
I saw him too. I
on the
was
same tour.
rolling. Crazy when I had a great time.
Oh shit! So he does the
He
whole
did the same thing in Dallas.
he does the whole
Yeah.
theatrics and shit.
Yeah, like it was pretty great.
So he comes out and give me a
Performing in an
rundown.
orange
Give me a rundown.
jumpsuit.
So he comes out in
Like
chains
security guards or like cops are
On the
escorting-
stage, he's on the
escorting
stage.
him all the way to this chain.
into the stage.
into the stage. Okay.
And then he's just like a square stage, and he's got a TV there, and he's just jumping around the stage, rapping, great time.
He breaks the chains or
He does
something.
the album. Well, I think they take him off. They take him off, like remember, like
Yeah, I got you. In court or whatever. Yeah.
they take him off, and they let him off the stage, and then he just does his thing and talks, and says, I love Austin.
He's a little preachy
that thing.
sometimes too.
Yeah, he was
I
preachy.
like it.
I was fucked up, so but then I remember the TV. He started showing us live footage, either right before or right after the song. What song is that one? Neighbors.
Yo, speaking of, isn't ACL supposed to be going on like maybe next month?
October.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
Yeah,
We're definitely
It's
going
probably
on this
not.
year.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going this year for sure.
I don't think it's
My
gonna
knees
happen.
are gonna
This
be
year.
healed up this time.
You think it's gonna happen?
I don't know.
They're even
Probably-
questioning if sports.
I
are
thought it
gonna
was
come back
summer again, but-
without fans.
Oh, that is true.
So how are they gonna have like 10, 20,000 people in Zilver Park?
Yeah, what if there is no ACL?
I don't know. That's why I was saying, because I thought it was supposed to be this month. I thought it was already
Oh.
canceled, but you're saying it's October, so.
No, Blues on the Green's supposed to start this month.
Dang it.
Huh?
That ain't
No,
gonna
that ain't
happen.
gonna happen. That sucks. Oh, shit.
I just that. I've been. But no, I'm definitely going to fucking ACL this next year.
I can't believe I didn't even like really think about going until I got that really cheap ticket. Because when I was there, I was like, holy shit, I would have paid so much money for this.
Now would be perfect, bro. Wasn't that hot as fuck last year? It was hot as shit last year
Well, it's
on ACL.
with like right now. Yeah, it's still hot in October here. I remember. I think it was some kid from Indiana at work who was like, "When, Jesus Christ, when does it fucking like
Cool off.
cool off here?" And I was like end of October, early
Like
November,
December.
Wow.
Yeah, like December pretty much.
and it'll still get hot.
No, October. That's what I'm saying. That's how my memory is so bad. Like it was obviously October, but to me, I remember it like the summer heat. That's what I think. So it's like, but no, it was October, like you said. You're like, goddamn.
It takes forever to cool down.
It doesn't cool down here until December, literally. November, December. That's it. And that's not even that cool. It's just like 50 degrees outside.
Did you think about your question yet?
Yeah, I did. So I was just, me and the other homies were talking about how Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 are getting re-released on all the video game systems. So I was thinking of you guys, like, so we started like talking about like ranking the Tony Hawk's Pro Skaters. I started thinking about like classic games. Like, what's a classic game to you that you guys would either A, want remastered on a modern system to play again, or B, you can think about was just like, dude, like that was the fucking game for X, Y, and Z reasons. Because like we started rating all the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games, so we started like being like, yo, like, this game was the best, dog. The soundtrack, the story, the skating, like our age when we were playing it, our age when it came out, like we all remember it, like da 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 da, like.
The only one I can think of is Blitz, but I don't know if they've already done that one.
I kind of know what is it like. Blitz the League you're talking about?
Well, I think there's different ones, but it's
The
like,
football
I
game.
think the league though, like that's the crazy one where you can like buy steroids for the
Yeah,
players
yeah.
and stuff like that.
That would be dope, bro.
Yeah.
If they re-release that on PS4 and Xbox.
They probably get so much backlash. Like this is just inspiring kids to do steroids and blah blah blah. And then Moms Against Drunk Drivers are gonna come out.
I feel like we've already, but don't you feel like we've already like gone over that hump where it's like video games don't make you a serial killer type
Bro,
shit?
I mean, you'd like to think.
Yeah, you
I
like
think
it.
the media just invents that. Just publishes it.
Oh, I've read, bro,
Yeah.
in college, bro, every time I had to write a paper like that where it's like defending an argument that people don't like, if it was a new professor that never had me before, I would literally just rewrite that. Like, I wouldn't even pull up an old one. I just love that one so much, I just rewrite it. And I'd be like, video games don't cause people to harm violence. I'm taking it. People are like, all right, Jesus. Like, yeah, it's the easiest thing to write about. There's like literal scientific studies on there. Like, yeah, it's like there's no proof that like someone playing Call of Duty means they're gonna murder somebody when
I
they're
feel like
older.
it's even good for your brain too, because you're just thinking and reacting, and it's got you like, you know, like.
It is now, but I remember when I was even in college, it was still like that. People were still like, man, that was even 5 years ago. People were still like, yeah.
Yeah, dude, because Call of Duty's hard. Like we're playing multiplayer because there's a lot of shit happening at once, especially if, like, well, I feel like on a small map, right? Like, so you're just gotta be on your shit, and you're just looking, and you're just like strategizing the entire game. In your brain. So I feel like it's gotta be like good for your head.
All right, say goodbye to the camera. No, you gotta go to the camera and close this out. That's how it's gonna end.
Yeah.